Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip, and what we have for sale here today is a Case 580K. We're going to talk a little bit about the mechanics of this particular tractor in the first clip, the operating specs in the second. We'll run it in the third. The serial number of this machine is it's a 580K. Again, it's J like John, J like John, G like good, 003232. I'm gonna leave that last digit blank. Price on a new machine like this these days is probably 90 to 100 grand. This machine currently has 4,531 hours on it, and I do believe those hours to be correct. The guy that owned this tractor owns one of the largest construction companies in Texas, and he actually had this machine out on his ranch. He bought it for his ranch, so it was a ranch machine. As far as manufacturers go, Case is pretty ubiquitous out there. I think they built one of the best backhoes on the market. The weight of this particular machine is about 12,000 pounds. The widest point is that bucket up there at 7 foot 4 inches. Highest point is the top of that cab at 8 foot 9 inches. Transportation length from the end of that cutting edge all the way to the end of this stick and boom assembly here when it's in transport profile is 23 feet. Comparable machines are like a Cat 416, maybe a John Deere 310. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like almost all the machines we purchased, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine. You'll see rust on this machine. We didn't paint this machine, but the rust isn't pervasive. It's just where the paint's kind of worn off and faded off, and it is in no way, shape, or form pervasive. All of this machine is essentially rust-free, even though it looks like, you know, where the paint scraped off. We're far enough south and 300 miles from the ocean, so the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. Just about every machine we purchase comes from one of about 30 different contractors that we deal with and we know here in the Metroplex and that we trust. This particular backhoe, like I said, comes from a large, well-organized contractor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. His maintenance manager has got one of the best maintenance programs that I've seen. We've been happy with all of the machines that we've purchased from these guys, and we've purchased a lot of machines from these guys. They've purchased machines from us as well. It should be said that before I purchase any machine, I have a couple of my mechanics go check them out. And before I write a check, I personally go out and make sure that everything's okay with the machine before I buy it. As far as options go, this machine really doesn't have any options. It's just a plain Jane two-wheel drive backhoe, which is a good thing because nothing can go wrong with it. As far as the engine goes, this engine is a 4-390 Case engine. It's a 63 net horsepower, a 69 gross horsepower. Very common engine, bulletproof engine. That engine put Case on the market. That engine is what made Case what it is today. This machine's got a 25-gallon fuel tank, which will run you anywhere from 14 to 18 hours of operation depending on your application. All the fluid levels on this tractor are where they should be. This machine is mechanically sound. There's no leaks on it. Everything works except for the lights. We didn't really mess around with the lights all that much. If we get time, we're gonna fix that, right, Tank?
Yes.
But as of right now, the lights don't work. It's simple enough to fix. If nothing else, you just rewire them. The transmission runs through all the gears without hesitation. Top speed on this machine is 20 miles an hour. There's nothing wrong with the brakes. Brakes stop it on a dime. As far as that transmission goes, this is a full power shuttle and torque converter transmission. So as far as the tires go, these tires in the back are probably about 85%. There's no cuts on them. Those are 19.5 25s. These tires in the front are 11L16s. They match on the axles. As far as things that are wrong with the machine, like I say, we didn't fix the lights on it, but that's something that can be done. We can fix the lights at an additional charge. We just really don't have time to mess with it. What else, Tank?
That's about it.
It's not real pretty. But that being said, I mean, the hydraulics are strong. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. All of the pins and the bushings are relatively tight. There's very little deflection in this articulation joint for the backhoe. You can see that the teeth, the cutting edge on the bucket, I would rate it about 75% because it's about 25% gone on this side, and then the other side is is brand new. So I'd rate that front cutting edge about 75%. Maybe even 85%. These teeth here, you can see they're probably about 90%. This is a 24-inch bucket. It's the height of this bucket is 3 foot 2 inches. The depth is 2 foot 8 inches. I'd rate that bucket at probably I don't know, 1/5 of a yard or something like that. The maximum dig depth for this machine is 15 feet. Maximum reach at ground level from that hinge kingpin area is 15 feet. Maximum dig height is 16 feet. The maximum lifting capacity up close is 5,000 pounds. As far as this bucket goes, this bucket again is 7 foot 4 inches wide. It's 3 foot high, 3/4. It's probably about a 3/4 yard bucket, I'd say. That hinge pin height right there, if you were loading into a dumpster, is about 11.5 feet. And the lifting capacity of this this loader portion of this backhoe is 5,500 pounds to its full height. What else, Tank?
It's got a hitch to move.
Oh yeah, it's got a ball hitch there. Move trailers or whatever around. What else, Tank?
Let's run it.
Okay, I'm gonna run it. Okay, we're going to run the backhoe next, but I will say that these controls here are actually different than what I'm used to. So I'm gonna be a little, I'm not gonna be as as good at these controls as ISO controls.
Also, this backhoe has a manual quick coupler.